Hello there, guys. Good evening from Dhaka, Bangladesh. Welcome back to the channel. Today I'll be doing a couple of videos for you. First one is going to be a YSL perfume that I got few days back, like last week or so. So initial impression. So the fragrance is going to be YSL Myslf Le Parfum. Okay. I previously did the EDP version, which I really wanted for a very long time. And then from the same shop, I saw they had the Le Parfum, and I had curiosity about the other one. Both are very expensive, well over $100. So I wanted them for a reason. I explained that in my EDP video. Please check it out. These are very popular fragrance in men's game right now. So I thought, let's get them, and they are pretty nice perfumes, to be honest. Very pleasant, gentlemanly, easy, safe, wearable, like crowd pleaser sort of fragrances. So Le Parfum, I believe, is betterment on the EDP version. And I watched quite a few reviews. I'll mention them, and I will mention a couple of my friends who got them, like my friend Victor. Okay, he's one of our admins in our Fragcomm Bangladesh. So he said, brother, please get Le Parfum. I have both. See, I would like to see your opinion. Okay, we'll see. So as you can see, I got a tester version. This is not fake. Many of you, if you haven't seen testers, they look like this. Okay, so thankfully there's a box if I want to transport or ever sell it back or something, so I can give a box. It looks at least some sort of protection. There's nothing much to see. The bottle is the same shape as the EDP. Everything is the same, just that matte finish. It's really eye-catching. Okay, both look really great. I like the glossy look of this and this. They have their own look. And YSL previously released YSL Y line EDP. That one was similar to this, like it was like this kind of size, but it was fatter, right? Wider. So YSL Y, my favorite out of the whole line was Fresh and the EDP version. They were really good. EDP is a very strong blue fragrance, a very crowd-pleasing apple sort of smell with the blue mixed with the ambroxan. And the Fresh was more of a citrus dominant. So we'll see what you get from this. I'm wearing this perfume in my hand. It's drying down nicely. So basically this is the bottle, matte finish, and I love the logo, YSL logo on this. It looks very posh and premium. It says Le Parfum here at the base. Back looks like that. I don't know, I haven't tried it with the torch. Do I have the, yeah, let's see if I can see it. Yeah, I can see it. I think, yeah, if I put it the light, you can see the juice moving, right? Yeah, okay. So basically it's a matte finish, really nice, and then the batch code is here. So cap also has the, oh man, the cap is good, like, yeah, it clicks into place. This one, it says what? This one says maybe YSL. Yeah, it says YSL, right? So nice cap, nice, atomizer as well. So let's show you the sprayer. Good sprays like a laser. So let the settle down. Let me tell you the notes quite quick. I am opening Fragrantica here for reference. Black pepper, orange blossom, bourbon vanilla, amber, woody notes, and patchouli. Okay, these are the notes for this. I think 2000. When was it released? 2024, like last year. So this one is supposed to be more winter-friendly version of the original. I am not sure. I don't think they release. I think only there are two only, but pretty much I think they're gonna release more like Elixir. Maybe I don't know what else. Intense, something they might release, and maybe a summer flanker. So these two are the one I saw in market. If there are more, I don't know. So there is no EDP. EDP was the first one, and this. So let me tell you what I get from the EDP. Once again, EDP I'm wearing in this, and this is more blue, fresh, opening wise, a little bit Calabrian bergamot, and then takes over with that floral. Then they mentioned that the floral is the orange blossom neroli. This is more of a powdery dry down, and it's a little bit, I would say, on the unisex side. Women love this kind of fragrances because this is like YSL Libre, that sort of DNA, but it's more blue added to it. So it's a masculine, fresh, kind of like not heterosexual, like metrosexual kind of fragrance, like you like Dior Homme Intense. It's like in that family, La Nuit de l'Homme. But this one doesn't have that much of spice. So it's a sweeter, blue, citrusy, floral perfume, which is nice. Okay, very crowd favorite. It's a safe fragrance. I get about 5.5 hours longevity out of it with a heavy spray. So that's it's more blue, watery, not watery, but blue summer. You can wear in summer. It's a good fragrance even in maybe spring, even fall. So this one, they have taken off, official notes breakdown, they have taken off the Calabrian bergamot, the citrus, the lemon, whatever was in there. And this is made to be a little bit more sweeter, little bit more peppery, a little bit more mature. Okay, if I may say so. The pepper in this, the opening, it gives you the vibe of something I get Prada Luna Rosa. I have a fragrance, Prada Luna Rosa Extreme, I think. Forgot the name, Extreme, right? This one. I don't know, for some reason, the pepper in this reminds me of Prada Luna Rosa Extreme. Okay. Is it Extreme? So it has a darker opening compared to the blue one. It's less citrusy, less sweet. Obviously, it will go towards, as it dries down, it goes more towards the original OG, and you can definitely smell then there is a presence of that, man. And after having food, my head is like full, and my brain is slow after heavy food. Orange blossom, right? So this one will get there, but it's truly a beautiful transition from the EDP because it holds the original essence within itself, but it made it darker. How much dark? It's not to say it's a noir or Prada L'Homme Intense or Dior Homme Parfum. It doesn't go to that kind of dark, but it goes to mild darkness, which makes it a little bit more masculine, in my humble opinion. So this is very beautiful. I have seen review of Steven Red Essence. I really would like to mention one of the comments he gave. He said this is a more refined version of the EDP, and if you have this one, it's redundant to have the EDP or the other way around, like vice versa. And I can definitely see that, you perhaps as a collector, if you really want to collect, I would say no harm in getting both. In my humble opinion, both are beautiful. This is more of a versatile. This is more leaning towards fall. Okay, fall, winter. So this one is definitely better done. Definitely better done, better, more mature, and then betterment on the original. But I'm not going to say this is something it will work in high heat. Okay, let's say live in a country where it's very hot, daytime, nighttime. You have to work outside. You have to be outdoors. You have to spend a lot of time on the streets, and you need a lot of air conditioning. That kind of country where you don't see any winter whatsoever, no cold weather, doesn't even rain, man, this one is not going to work for your condition. I'll just tell you frankly. I mean, if you want to wear this on a regular basis, signatures, and it will disappear very quickly in high heat, one thing. Second thing, if you stay in the AC, like let's say there's this situation, you work at office, workstation, work from home, you don't have to go out so much. And then most of the stuff, it's within the car, where there's air conditioning. This one you can get easily, you can enjoy it. Some fragrances don't have to be like Dior Homme Parfum, doesn't have to be like Fahrenheit, like the super beast mode. These are not beast mode perfumes. Okay, honestly speaking, this is one of the things maybe some people criticize after paying 130, 140, $50. If I get a fragrance which is subpar with the performance, like it doesn't come close to YSL EDP perfumes performance. If you really want to get a performer, get Kuros, get like Jazz, or get like Opium, or that obvious that YSL EDP I was mentioning. Those last much more longer. You get better value for money in that way. But where this fragrance are different is more interesting, more well suited up, more formal, more higher class smell than YSL EDP. I would say somewhere, if you are looking to find something between La Nuit de l'Homme line as well as the YSL EDP line, this is where it comes. It's like a tuxedo suit, very upper class sort of dating fragrance, very handsome, gentlemanly sort of fragrance. So yeah, price point is very, very high. Negatives. Second thing is not the longest lasting. I would say 7.5 overall performer. But in winter, I'm pretty sure this is going to perform better rather than summer. On my skin, it lasts less than the shirt. On the shirt, I would say they are kind of similar performer. Not really much difference. Maybe this one lasts 1 hour more than this. Like say this is 5 hours, this is 6 hours on the shirt. But both project the same way. Okay, but EDP perhaps is a better projector. Okay, if you want a better projector, you get this. Better longevity, you get this. But make sure you wear this on the right occasion, right atmosphere, right weather. When it's not too hot, like it's 40 degrees something in Texas or somewhere. It's like you're doing some barbecue. This is not the perfume to wear. So let's say somewhere in November when the cool weather starts slowly, fall starts. This is a perfume you reach for a lot more because it smells like that kind of a DNA. And then the base, they have that bourbon vanilla. Okay, let me tell you something funny. Do not laugh. Okay, I don't know why one element of this perfume reminds me of Jean Paul Gaultier Le Male. Okay, it's powdery. I think it's the vanilla, bourbon vanilla versus vanilla. I guess that's just one aspect, but it reminds me of that old school feel of Le Male, which has sexy mint, lavender, that thing happening. This one doesn't have the mint, but that the floral, this one, the vanilla, the combination, it's like feels like it's that midnight in Paris. So if you love those perfumes, you can definitely like it. It's once again, it's not the most out there, the one of the most unique perfumes of all time. Uniqueness wise, this is somewhere like 5.5. Versatility wise, I would say this one particularly, fall and winter. Overall 7 versatility wise. uh, Compliment factors, you'll get compliments from ladies. I said this in my previous videos. Even though I am not a ladies man or anything, I stay at home like I am a loner, right? So let's say when I was younger, perhaps when I had friends, if I was dating and everything, I'm pretty sure women love fragrances like this. Okay, so these are fragrances if you are around a lot of women, female colleagues, and you're trying to smell nice. Aquadigios don't really get that sort of attention like women. Some women like masculine perfumes, but most of them, they like something they can relate to. They can say, oh, I don't mind that. That's something that I would love to wear, or I love to smell on my boyfriend or husband. These are kind of fragrance DNAs like that. So positives and negatives. But when it comes to overall, some people will feel this line is too expensive for what they are because they are YSL. So if price is an issue, maybe you can skip it, but try them in the mall. And if you can score a tester for say $120, yeah, that's the best bet. 120, 130, that's the tester price. Then get it, and you can gift it to your husband for say any occasion, or Christmas or Eid, whatever the holiday, or Valentine's Day, their birthday, or your let's say you have a wedding ceremony, like what do you call it? Not, why am I thinking Memorial Day? That's not nice, like marriage. What is that I'm trying to remember? When sometimes I can remember the words. So let's say you have your marriage day, right? Celebration, right? So it's coming up. So yeah, you can gift it to your husband. They're gonna like this, and you can give her the YSL Libre. So sort of like a nice, tie, or a give or take. So it's a very beautiful perfume. Really, really like it. But I would say I'll finish with what Victor said. He said I like them both. I got them, and I like both of them equally. I think this is better. Maybe he said that. And I can tell you one thing: if you wear both from time to time, this is more of a daily drive. You will wear this more frequently, but you'll pick this up for I think dates, Valentine's, special occasion, and it can be your personal sexy scent. So starting from that Luna Rosa extreme vibe, little bit peppery cake, it goes a little bit dark, and then it goes floral. The base, it goes that that amber, the vanilla, woodsy. It's a good sexy fragrance, but the uniqueness wise, there are many fragrances in the market which does the same thing at much cheaper cost, but very well done perfume. So overall, rounding it up, I'll give this fragrance 8.5 out of 10. Okay, both of them are 8.5, 9, like that. But when you think of the price point, that is that where it falls a little bit. Okay, you can get YSL also, Lanvin de L'Homme, Blue Electric, all electric. Those are also great. Okay, so YSL does this kind of thing. Perhaps they are making fragrances for France, Europe, where perfumes are more subtle, like less is more, right? Obviously not with Kuros, what they used to make. I'm sorry to say Kuros, or Opium Purom, or whatever they used to make back in the days, M7. Those are different days. Nowadays, M7 changed to more of a sophisticated man, right? So these are for sophisticated men. Thank you very much for watching. See you soon, and let me do one more list. I actually have a additional video on my mind regarding Will Smith. I'll talk about it. Take care.